Are you on the brink of a life-changing moment and don't even know it? Imagine walking through life with blindfolds, oblivious to the signs the universe is desperately trying to show you, signals that herald a monumental shift in your journey. What if you could remove those blindfolds and see the world in vivid color, understanding the whispers and nudges that guide you towards your destiny? The signs are there, encoded in the fabric of your daily life. This is your invitation to uncover the 9 strange signals the universe sends you when your life is about to change. Sign 1: Sudden chills. Among the myriad of signals the universe sends, one of the most intriguing is the experience of sudden chills. Those unexpected moments when a shiver runs down your spine and the air around you seems to hold a secret message. These chills are not merely physiological reactions to the cold. They are, according to many spiritual beliefs, indicators of a significant shift approaching in your life. Like the gentle touch of the unseen, they whisper of change, of endings and beginnings, and of the unseen forces that guide our paths. The concept of the universe communicating through bodily sensations is not new. Various cultures and spiritual traditions around the world have long recognized the body as a sensitive instrument, capable of perceiving subtle energies that escape the limitations of our everyday senses. The sudden chill is often seen as a direct communication from the universe, a sign to pay attention to our inner voice and the messages being conveyed to us through the fabric of reality. Imagine walking through a forest, lost in thought. Suddenly, a cool breeze brushes against your skin, and a shiver runs through you, leaving behind a sense of heightened awareness. In that moment, you find yourself more attuned to the rustling of the leaves, the patterns of light and shadow, and a deep, unspoken understanding that you are exactly where you need to be. This is the essence of the sudden chill, a signpost pointing towards deeper truths and hidden layers of meaning in our lives. In many spiritual texts, such moments of sudden insight or physical reactions are seen as gateways to a deeper understanding of our existence. The ancient philosophers, from the Stoics to the Taoists, spoke of the harmony between man and the cosmos, suggesting that our lives are intertwined with the movements of the universe in a profound dance of cause and effect. These chills, then, can be interpreted as moments when we are in sync with the universe's rhythm, catching a glimpse of the grand choreography of life. On a personal level, sudden chills can serve as reminders to be present and open to the guidance of the universe. They encourage us to look beyond the surface of our daily experiences and to consider the possibility that something larger is at play. Whether it's a decision we're grappling with, a crossroads in our lives, or a moment of uncertainty, these chills can be the nudge we need to trust in the journey and to be open to the transformations that lie ahead. Sign 2: Intense and frequent déjà vu. Déjà vu, a French term meaning already seen, is a phenomenon most of us have experienced at one point or another. It's that peculiar sensation that the moment currently unfolding before you has, in some inexplicable way, already occurred. But what if these moments of déjà vu are more than just quirks of the mind? What if they are, in fact, signals from the universe, indicating a profound shift on the horizon of your life? Imagine you're walking down a street you've never visited in a city far from home, yet every detail feels familiar, as if you've walked this path in another life. Or perhaps you're in the midst of a conversation, and the words spoken by the person across from you resonate with a memory you can't quite place. These instances of déjà vu often leave us puzzled, lingering at the edges of our consciousness, hinting at a deeper connection to the world around us. In many spiritual and philosophical traditions, déjà vu is seen as a sign of synchronicity, a concept popularized by the Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung. Synchronicity suggests that events are meaningful coincidences if they occur with no causal relationship yet seem to be meaningfully related. When experiencing intense, frequent déjà vu, it's as though the universe is drawing our attention to these synchronicities, urging us to pay attention to the interconnectedness of all things and the potential for significant change in our lives. Déjà vu might also be interpreted through the lens of quantum physics and the theory of nonlinear time, where past, present, and future exist simultaneously in a vast, interconnected web. From this perspective, intense déjà vu experiences could be seen as brief windows into future possibilities, echoes of paths we might soon walk or decisions we are on the cusp of making. These moments encourage us to consider our choices and the potential they have to shape our destinies. When the universe sends us these signals through the experience of déjà vu, it's an invitation to listen more deeply to our intuition and to the subtle flows of energy that guide our lives. It's a reminder that we are not merely passive observers of our fate, but active participants in a dynamic, evolving story. Intense, frequent déjà vu challenges us to question our perceptions of time, reality, and our place within it, pushing us to consider whether we are aligned with our deepest truths and highest potential. Sign 3, dreams that feel real. Have you ever woken up from a dream so vivid and detailed that you could swear it was real? Perhaps you could feel the breeze on your skin, hear the distinct sounds of an unfamiliar place, or experience emotions so intense they lingered long after you opened your eyes. These dreams that feel real can be bewildering, yet they are another of the universe's profound signals, indicating a pivotal moment of transformation in your life. Dreams have always held a significant place in human consciousness, serving as bridges between the seen and the unseen, the conscious and the subconscious. Across cultures and epochs, dreams have been regarded as messages from the divine, glimpses into other dimensions, or reflections of our deepest desires and fears. When dreams start feeling indistinguishable from reality, it's as though the veil between our waking life and the dream world has thinned. This heightened state of dream realism can bring to the surface insights and emotions we've buried deep within our psyche, offering clarity on issues we face in our waking life or revealing desires and aspirations we've yet to acknowledge. These vivid dreams are like portals, offering direct access to our inner wisdom and the collective unconscious. They provide a unique opportunity for self-discovery and personal growth, allowing us to tap into the knowledge and guidance that resides within us. When we pay attention to these dreams and reflect on their content, we can uncover valuable insights about our path in life, our relationships, and the changes we need to embrace for our personal evolution. Interpreting the messages within these dreams requires an open heart and a willingness to delve into the depths of our own being. It's helpful to keep a dream journal, noting down as much detail as possible immediately upon waking. Over time, patterns may emerge, guiding us towards understanding the shifts occurring in our lives and how best to navigate them. Dreams that feel real can be powerful catalysts for transformation. They can shake us out of complacency, challenge our perceptions, and inspire us to question the boundaries between reality and imagination. In the context of life changes, these dreams might be preparing us for new beginnings, helping us to let go of old ways of being that no longer serve us, and encouraging us to step into our power and potential. Sign 4, feeling of being watched. Have you ever found yourself in a moment so still, so silent, that you could swear someone was watching you, even though you were completely alone? This feeling of being watched, unsettling as it may be, is another cryptic message from the universe, a signal that your life is on the cusp of significant change. It beckons you to look beyond the physical realm and to consider the forces at play in the unseen world. This sensation often arises in moments of deep contemplation or when we're at a crossroads, facing decisions that could alter the course of our lives. It's as if the universe itself has turned its gaze upon us, observing, guiding, and sometimes pushing us towards our destiny. Feeling watched can stir within us a heightened sense of awareness. It's a call to be present, to tune into our intuition, and to listen closely to the whispers of the universe. This sensation encourages us to look inward, to examine our thoughts, feelings, and the energy we're emitting. It's an invitation to align our actions with our highest good and the greater good of all. In many spiritual traditions, the feeling of being watched is attributed to the presence of guardian angels, spirit guides, or ancestors who watch over us. These entities, operating from the higher dimensions, offer guidance, protection, and support. They often communicate through subtle signs and synchronicities, nudging us towards growth and helping us navigate the challenges of life. Interestingly, this concept echoes the philosophical musings of William James, a philosopher and psychologist who delved into the realms of human consciousness and spirituality. James, in his explorations, often pondered the intricate relationship between the seen and unseen worlds, and how our perception of being observed can profoundly influence our psyche and actions. William James believed that our awareness is more than just a passive reception of information. It's an active engagement with the world around us. According to him, this sensation of being watched, or the feeling that we're not alone even in solitude, could be a manifestation of what he termed the fringe of consciousness. This fringe is where our focused awareness meets the vast, unexplored subconscious, hinting at a deeper connection with the universe and possibly other consciousnesses within it. James suggested that such experiences, often dismissed by the strictly rational mind, hold significant meaning and should not be overlooked. They invite us to consider the possibility that our lives are interwoven with a larger tapestry of existence, one that we only glimpse occasionally through feelings, intuitions, or moments of inexplicable knowing. To embrace this feeling of being watched is to open oneself to the mysteries of the universe. It requires trust in the journey, faith in the unseen forces that guide us, and a willingness to step into the unknown with courage. When we acknowledge this presence and engage with it, we allow ourselves to be led by a wisdom far greater than our own. Sign 5. Repeated patterns. Sometimes it feels like certain numbers, symbols, or signs just keep popping up in our lives, no matter where we look. It's not just coincidence. These repeated patterns are a way the universe catches our attention, signaling to us that big changes are on the horizon. This message is all about noticing the patterns and figuring out what they mean for our journey. Have you ever looked at the clock and noticed it's 11:11 again? Or maybe you keep seeing the same sequence of numbers on license plates, addresses, or phone numbers. These aren't just random occurrences. They're signs from the universe meant to guide us. They're like breadcrumbs, leading us toward deeper understandings and new paths in our lives. Besides numbers, other symbols or signs can also make frequent appearances. It could be a specific animal that keeps showing up in real life or in your dreams, or maybe a particular shape or symbol that catches your eye repeatedly. These symbols are unique to each person's journey, carrying messages tailored to guide you on your path. The key to decoding these repeated patterns lies in tuning into your intuition and being open to receiving these messages. Reflect on what these patterns could mean for you. Perhaps they're nudging you towards making a decision you've been putting off, or they're a reminder to stay on your current path. The universe is always speaking. We just need to listen. These patterns are not just random. They're a nudge from the universe to check if we're aligned with our true purpose. They encourage us to pause, reflect, and ask ourselves if we're heading in the direction that feels right. It's a chance to recalibrate our journey according to our deepest desires and the universe's guidance. Sign 6. Animal behavior. Ever noticed a time when animals around you act out of the ordinary? Maybe birds flying unusually close or a pet displaying odd behaviors. These moments are not just quirks of nature. They're signals from the universe, hinting that changes are afoot in your life. This part of our journey delves into understanding the messages delivered through the behavior of animals. When animals start acting in ways we're not used to, it's like they're trying to communicate something important to us. It could be a cat staring intently at you with a piercing gaze or a dog barking more persistently than usual. Nature has its language, and animals are part of how the universe talks to us, especially when we're on the brink of new chapters in our lives. It's not just our pets. Even wildlife has a role in conveying these cosmic hints. A sudden appearance of a certain type of bird or an encounter with a specific animal repeatedly can be symbolic. Different cultures attribute various meanings to animals, seeing them as messengers bearing wisdom, warnings, or affirmations about our path. To decipher the messages these animal behaviors hold, we need to tune into their frequency. Observing these actions without judgment and reflecting on what feelings or thoughts they evoke in us can be revealing. Sometimes, the message is about embracing our instinctual nature, reminding us to trust our gut as we navigate upcoming changes. This unusual behavior in animals serves as a reminder of our connection to nature's rhythms and cycles. Just as animals adapt to their environments, we too are called to adapt to the shifts and turns in our own lives. These encounters encourage us to live in harmony with the natural world, recognizing that we are part of a larger ecosystem of existence. Christianity, like the ancient practices of interpreting animal behavior, has its own set of symbols and messages, often rooted in the natural world and its creator. In this faith, nature and animals are seen as part of God's creation and, therefore, hold significance in understanding God's will and the divine order of life. For example, the dove is a powerful symbol in Christianity, representing the Holy Spirit and peace. Recall the story of Noah's Ark, where a dove returning with an olive branch signaled the end of the flood and God's promise of a fresh start. This parallels how we interpret animal behavior as signs of new beginnings in our own lives. Similarly, the lamb is a symbol of Jesus Christ, referred to as the Lamb of God, signifying purity, sacrifice, and redemption. This imagery encourages Christians to embrace qualities of gentleness, humility, and the willingness to sacrifice for others. In Christianity, these natural symbols are not just historical or metaphorical. They are reminders of a living faith that interacts with the world around us. Believers are encouraged to see God's handiwork in all of creation, including the behaviors of animals, and to reflect on their own place within this divine tapestry. Sign 7, heightened sensitivity to energy. There are times when our ability to sense the energy around us becomes more acute. This heightened sensitivity is more than just an increase in our emotional or physical responses. It's a clear indication from the universe that we're about to embark on a significant phase of transformation. Let's explore how this shift in our perception of energy signals impending changes. Imagine walking into a room and instantly feeling the mood, or having a conversation and being overwhelmed by the emotions not even spoken. This isn't about being psychic. It's about becoming more attuned to the energies that pervade our world. This sensitivity can manifest as an increased awareness of people's emotions, a deeper connection to places, or a more profound understanding of situations without the need for words. This enhanced ability to sense energy is important. It's the universe's way of preparing us for upcoming changes. It sharpens our intuition, making us more aware of our surroundings and the subtle shifts occurring within and around us. By becoming more sensitive to these energies, we're better equipped to navigate the changes, make decisions aligned with our highest good, and understand the interconnectedness of everything. With this increased sensitivity, the universe invites us to live more in tune with the energies that surround us. It encourages us to listen more closely to our intuition, to pay attention to the signs and signals it sends us, and to trust in the flow of life. This doesn't mean we won't face challenges, but it does mean we are more prepared to deal with them in a way that aligns with our true self. Embracing this shift in energy perception means opening ourselves to the possibility of change. It requires letting go of our need for control, trusting in the journey, and allowing ourselves to be guided by the energies that move us. This openness can lead to profound personal growth and a deeper understanding of our place in the universe. Sign 8, time slips. Ever experienced a moment that seemed to stand outside of time itself? Perhaps time seemed to slow down during a critical moment, or you found yourself inexplicably losing track of hours that felt like minutes. These occurrences, known as time slips, are profound signals from the universe, indicating that we are entering a phase where our perception of time and reality is shifting, preparing us for significant life changes. Unlike the constant tick of a clock, our perception of time can stretch and compress, influenced by our emotions, attention, and consciousness. During time slips, we experience this elasticity firsthand. It's as if the universe pauses or accelerates time to draw our attention to the present moment, highlighting areas of our life that require our focus before we can move forward. When time slips occur, they offer us a unique opportunity to step out of our routine perception and view our lives from a different angle. These moments can act as catalysts for reflection, allowing us to see the bigger picture and understand our place within it. They remind us that time is not just a sequence of events, but a fluid experience that shapes our journey and growth. What can these anomalies in time teach us? First, they encourage us to question our linear understanding of time, inviting us to consider that there may be more to our existence than the past, present, and future. Second, they serve as reminders to be fully present, to live in the moment, and to appreciate the now as the only time we truly have. As we become more attuned to these unusual time experiences, we learn to use them as guides through life's transitions. They signal us to pause, reflect, and make the necessary adjustments in our lives, ensuring that we are aligned with our true path. Embracing the fluidity of time helps us to navigate changes with greater ease and acceptance. Sign 9. Feeling drawn to certain locations. Have you ever felt a powerful, almost magnetic pull towards a specific place? Whether it's a city you've never visited, a nature spot in your local area, or even a particular building, this strong attraction isn't random. It's a signal from the universe, a clear sign that this location holds significant meaning for your journey and the transformations that are about to unfold in your life. This pull towards certain locations goes beyond mere curiosity or wanderlust. It's an intuitive nudge, a deep-seated feeling that being in this place will lead to important discoveries, connections, or insights. The universe, in its wisdom, guides us to these places at precise moments in our lives, ensuring we are exactly where we need to be to receive the lessons, growth, or healing we need. The call to a specific location can manifest in various ways. A recurring dream of a place, an inexplicable fascination, or a series of coincidences that make the destination impossible to ignore. These experiences are invitations to explore not just a physical location but also the landscapes within ourselves. They challenge us to step out of our comfort zones, to embark on journeys that are as much about internal exploration as they are about external adventure. Many cultures believe in the concept of sacred spaces, locations charged with spiritual energy or significance. Being drawn to certain places may be an indication that we are being called to connect with these powerful energies, to find grounding, inspiration, or a sense of belonging. These places can act as catalysts for profound personal transformation, offering us a chance to reconnect with the essence of who we are and what we're meant to do. Answering the call to a specific location requires courage and an open heart. It's about trusting in the unseen forces that guide our steps and being open to the possibilities that await. This journey is not just about reaching a destination, but about the insights and growth gained along the way. By following this pull, we align ourselves with the universe's intentions for us, embracing the changes and opportunities that come with being in the right place at the right time. As we conclude our exploration of the 9 strange signals the universe sends you when your life is about to change, we are reminded of the intricate ways in which the universe communicates with us, guiding us through signs and signals that beckon us to pay attention, reflect, and act.